you trying to do? Is this better? A little bit less loud? I was just about to welcome everybody to the show and thank them for braving the elements here. It's raining out, storming, raining cats and dogs. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out here on a rainy Wednesday night. But John Rockhold, what in the world brings you out here right now? Uncle Mitchie's not here. There's no tag team competition here for you this evening.
You can go home then.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like other people and hit you. I'm not like that. You're right, Mitch isn't here. And what happens to John Rockhold? John Rockhold's told, hey, we have nothing for you. Uncle Mitch is better.
That's definitely not true.
If Uncle Mitch is here, you can fight Jimmy Boy and Billy Danvers. You can fight House of Gangone. But if Mitch isn't here, we got nothing for you. Find a stepson. Get another tag team. We got other things to do. Mitch isn't here. DJ teams up with Billy and Jimmy, people that I beat.
Whoa.
I beat him. Wasn't Mitch. I put Jimmy through that. Put him through a chair right there. And then I picked up Billy and I chucked him and I put him through a barbed wire door. And they get to main event.
That's just how it worked out that week. I apologize. I tried to keep
It should have been Mitch and I. Laszlo would be down in the series right now if it was Mitch and I. But no, my blood lays right there. And I can, you know what? I'm not gonna be like everybody else. If someone out there wants to beat me up and prove me wrong that I'm good, then come on out here. Whoa!
Dojo Cheese. Prove you wrong, huh?
Yeah.
Prove you wrong.
Get in here.
Come on, Aaron. Bring it. Ring the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest, Dojo Deej versus John Rockhold. I'll tell you what, welcome to Dojo Wars here once again. And careful what you wish for, Angry Dad, because you just might get it in the form of Dojo Deej.
Come on. You want somebody to prove you wrong?
John Rockhold asking to get proved wrong, and oh, look at Dojo Deej open up on him in the corner. John Rockhold suggested that if him and Uncle Mitch, the BOSD, were the tag team partners of Dojo Deej, he would be up in this series right now. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. We will never know. Dojo Deej ducks a clothesline. Oh, big spear. And Rockhold goes down to the mat and out to the floor. And we're just about a minute into this thing, and John Rockhold might be regretting the fact that he came out here and said those words. Oh, a big chop, and it backs Rockhold up into the apron. Hurls him to the inside. But he's calling this one for me, and here comes Rockhold, try to catch him with a baseball slide, turn him around, and hammered him in the back of the head. Oh, a knee lift to the side of the head. And John Rockhold has a faraway look in his eyes right now. He just got nailed by that knee lift as his upper body was hanging over the apron of the ring. And here comes Rockhold, hangs him up. And Rockhold, what in the world? Brought him in over the top rope. And a hook of the leg only got him a 2 count. I don't think Rockhold got all of that suplex, but either way, it was still a rough landing for Dojo Deej and Rockhold. Rockhold putting the bad mouth on Dojo Deej while he's at it. Might not be the wisest idea. Hard forearm. Followed up by a big chop, and Rockhold actually perhaps hurting his own hand in the process. And a solid right forearm. Man, you can hear the way those forearms thud across the cranium of Dojo Deej, but that last chop just made him upset, and Deej is chopping his way out of the corner. But Rockhold has to go to the midsection. Have a series of bolo uppercuts here, those European-style lifters. Dojo Deej spins around. Wait a second, where's... Oh! John Rockhold knocks him down with a misdirection, form of a pounce there, and Dojo Deej just barely gets that right shoulder up. You know, I'm kind of surprised that John Rockhold was able to knock the larger man down with that pounce, but he picked up a lot of momentum off those ropes. Caught him by surprise, knocked him down. Back elbow into a... What a combination there from Dojo Deej, and a German suplex. Rockhold looking a bit worse for wear right now, sticking that tongue out of his. And Dojo Deej comes in, finds nothing but turnbuckles. Kick to the small of the back. Look at Rockhold. He's holding him up there, German suplex position, and dumps him. Great show of strength from Rockhold, picking up at a sting. Oh, and a knee right to the center of the chest. 2 count only, and John Rockhold, after getting almost ripped to shreds by way of Dojo Deej's chops at the onset of this matchup, he's coming back here and he's in control, and he almost came up with a victory in what would have to be regarded as an upset. Big chop. Oh, and Rockhold gave him a taste of his own medicine. Reversal of the whip. I think Rockhold was trying to escape from the ring there, trying to flare out, but he got caught in a tree of woe, and Dojo Deej with that cannonball. Picks him up, kata Jamaplex on his head. And Dojo Deej, he's getting ready. He even knocked the gauntlet off. Dojo Deej summoning the lariat. He's gonna knock his head off. Oh my goodness. Big lariat from Dojo Deej, and that's gotta be it.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 5 minutes, 57 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Dojo Deej.
John Rockhold looked pretty good at times in the ring there with Dojo Deej, but Dojo Deej, one of the most powerful forces in professional wrestling, not just Dojo Wars, but in anywhere within this sport. John Rockhold found that out firsthand here this evening.
Get away from me, you midget! You don't care? No one cares. That's his word. You can't call him that. I can do whatever I want. Because I'm better than you. Because I'm a version of you. You wish you had a father like me. You can do anything but win matches. I'm happy I don't know a father like you. I can use you blindfolded. Sorry, I have my lucid vision turned off. Thank you. Jimmy Lloyd, man.
Did y'all miss me last week? I know you did. I know you did. That's right. That's good right there.
Bathroom break.
Hilarious. Come on, hurry up. Hey, Lyle, take a picture of this cat right here. Hey, sit in line. Sit in line.
If it doesn't
Sit.
split.
Get off that. You better learn the line. Come on, hurry up. You better learn the line. Don't drop my water again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this following contest is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first in a corner to my right, fighting out of the ultra-violent underground, underneath Markland's Little Acres, with an official weight of 220 pounds. This is barely legal, Jimmy Lloyd. And his opponent to my left, fighting out of Bel Air, California, with an official weight of 265 pounds, he is the Beast of Bel Air. This is Stephon Pennington.
He's the beast of boring wrestling matches.
Hey, out of my ring. You don't belong here with me. Come on.
Here we see Stephon Pennington back in the ring after a 1 week layoff. Suffered a bit of an injury, took last week off, but now he's in here with barely legal Lloyd, Jimmy Lloyd. About to say Lloyd Jamison, where'd that come from? Passed by Jimmy Lloyd. Oh, man, what a back elbow out of the corner from Pennington. And he came out of the corner rushing to grab him in that vertical suplex. What power exhibited from the Beast of Bel Air. Back. He had the back press with the far leg hook. Far leg hooked, excuse me. Foot to the face. Discus forearm, and now he's got him goozled. What was he going for, a choke slam? We'll never know, as Pennington took him down with that clothesline. Back press with the near leg hook that time. And it seems like Pennington is attacking this match with a bit more urgency than he typically does. He knows the MO of Jimmy Lloyd. Perhaps he's trying to beat him at his own game. An interesting strategy out of the man from Bel Air, California. Now choking him across that middle rope. Series of forearm blows across the back, and now Jimmy Lloyd left himself open. He's paying for it. Those shoulder thrusts in the corner. Jimmy Lloyd finding it difficult to draw in breath there. First he's getting choked, now choked again, and now with those shoulder thrusts. And look at the official putting his hands on Pennington. Awfully forceful, and I like to see that there. A hard forearm. Oh, a super kick. Got him right on the jaw. Following it up. Sunset flip. And Pennington got out of there in a hurry and just drove him over. Looks like he brought that forearm up at the last second there, knocked him down. I tell you, Pennington's found a lot of success with that right forearm that he's been utilizing here in this matchup.
Is this like a thing you can
And testing the patience of the official. While he's at it, Lloyd pushes him back, rolls through into an ace crusher. Nice move out of Jimmy Lloyd. On top, 2 in, not this time. It could have been a 3. But Pennington able to shoot that right shoulder up in the nick of time. And that was that strategy or was that desperation out of Jimmy Lloyd? Pennington up to a vertical base first. Jimmy Lloyd not too far behind. Pennington strikes first, Lloyd strikes back. We're seeing a big exchange between 2 of the larger members of the Dojo Wars roster here. Going for a choke slam again. Pennington able to miss. Oh, not a choke slam, into the knee, right into a neck breaker. Jimmy Lloyd putting together a string of offense here. Rolls him over, middle of the ring. 2. Didn't have the leg hooked. Put on an impressive string of moves, but the pinning combination left a bit to be desired. Pennington up to his feet. Rolls through, rolling prawn hold, 2. Pennington headstands his way out of that one. Looking to swing wildly. Oh, he looked like Pennington went low here. Over the top, Oklahoma roll. And Pennington picking up the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 4 minutes, 30 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Stephon Pennington.
Yeah, Pennington might walk away with the victory. Oh, come on, throwing this young man out of the ring. He went low, and I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't hold some sort of the gear of Jimmy Lloyd on the pinning attempt. I couldn't see it from here, but I know his MO.
Open the door, come on.
And continuing to boss this young man around. Tough loss for Jimmy Lloyd. He almost had it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a special delivery with Paul the Package.
Welcome everybody again to another edition of Special Delivery. Tonight, alright, let's bring out my guest now. At this time, the big scare, Dan O'Hare.
Keep it going, keep it going. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks, Paul.
Hey, yet another great match last week. Definitely an impressive victory over the newcomer last week. What's your thoughts on your match from last week?
Well, first of all, it's about time you had me on, Paul. I thought we were cooler than that. All right. Listen, anytime I can appear in front of Dojo Wars fans, a winner, I feel good about myself, right? Wait, maybe not these fans in particular, maybe just like other fans in general, right? But listen, I've been around Dojo Wars a long time. I know how to take care of business, and I know how to make things happen, and that's what you witnessed last week.
And last week you actually took on the debuting newcomer, Mark Kent. What are your thoughts on Mark Kent?
Listen, Mark Kent did a pretty good job for his debut at Dojo Wars, didn't he? I think he did. Yeah, give it up. All seriousness, I think he did a great job. But I still beat him. I still whooped him and pinned him and embarrassed him in front of everybody. So I'm done with him. I don't want to hear about him anymore. I got way bigger fish to fry. And I'm moving up, baby. I'm moving all the way up.
I'll just take it from you, man.
Last week, I can admit it, I lost. But I had you. I had you beat. This close. It's good. All these people saw it. All the boys in the back, they're telling me I had you beat. So no, we still got unfinished business. I know I can beat you in this ring.
Dude, I already beat you. I'm done with you. I don't even know why you're out here interrupting my interview, but I still beat you. I'll beat you anywhere, anytime, and guess what? Same result will happen again and again. I don't know what you expect.
To be honest, I expected to face Schlack last week, but he didn't show up. I got you, and I underestimated the other half of the Storm of Entrails. See, you want a rematch? Come on, next week. Come on.
Frankie, right now.
I will slap you around like a bitch. Any day, anywhere, anytime, you pick it.
Match next week, everybody? What do we say?
Yeah! Come on, Paul, get some decorum.
All right, Marquette, you want that rematch next week? Big Scare, you down for that? I mean, I saw that handshake. Is that okay? Next week, it's on Marquette one-on-one with Big Scare one more time right here at Dojo Wars 144 next week.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes special delivery with Paul the Package. Woo! Until next weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
You took all my time! I didn't even get 2 questions answered. What? You said you're a bully. I didn't express it. Get that camera off. Not now. I guess it's gone. You're also very quiet. I figured a bigger round of applause for the old Chubby addict. No. Nothing? No. Woo! I'm gonna have to beat one of your boys up there. That's how it's looking.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my left, fighting out of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, with an official weight of thick AF. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chubby Deej.
Hold your applause to the end. I get it. I understand.
And his opponent to my right, fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, with an official weight of 191 pounds. This is Geoff.
We have a debuting professional wrestler here at Dojo Wars, as we do have on a regular basis here. It's Chubby Daddy coming in here from Northeast Pennsylvania area, up against Geoff Bravo, a man who's had quite a bunch of success over recent weeks here. Well, you know, when his opponents fight clean. I mean, that match with Mike Dell, that didn't really go his way on his birthday a couple weeks ago. But other than that, Geoff Bravo's been doing pretty well recently. Looking good. He's been hitting the gym. I don't think I can say the same for Chubby Daddy, though. And Bravo chopping him down to the mat. Big chop to the chest of Chubby Daddy, and Bravo gonna do it again. Hard chop. Chubby Daddy trying to seek some refuge, but found himself with another chop in another corner of the ring, and Daddy rolls to the outside. Showing his smarts, but Bravo, Lope Suicida between the middle and bottom ropes. And Bravo tosses him in. And that's the fourth corner. I think Bravo's got all four corners established. It's going to go for it again here. Nope. Chooses to send him into the buckle. No, he's going to do a running one. Oh, he ran right into that foot of Chubby Daddy. Goes underneath. Look at this hold into the suplex. I wasn't quite anticipating a suplex like that into a senton. Nice combination of moves. Far leg hook and Chubby Daddy beginning to put some work in on the very popular Geoff Bravo. With a hard forearm down across the base of the neck, it looked like. Now stomp right between the shoulder blades. Bravo starting to come back, but not enough. Ooh, look at that. He takes to the air. I wasn't expecting that out of Chubby Daddy. Got some height on that drop kick. 2 feet right in the chest. And, you know, he won't tell me his actual weight. Just told me he was thick AF. And now after breaking the rules, trying to make nice with the referee. The referee doesn't want anything to do with that. Just here to officiate this contest. Pulls him out from underneath the bottom rope. And a slingshot throw first into the top rope. You don't see that all that often. A lot of times you see the slingshot into the corner, but Chubby Daddy putting his twist on an old favorite. Chubby Daddy's doing pretty well against Geoff Bravo at this point in time. If he keeps this up, it might be a successful debut and a headbutt. Chubby Daddy must not have been watching his Geoff Bravo tape, because Bravo is one of the hardest heads in wrestling. He comes rolling through and he nails him with a headbutt of his own. You do not want to play the headbutt game with Geoff Bravo. You'll lose every time. 2 count only. Came in, left himself open, and once again got hung up to dry on that top rope. Oh, and a discus high kick. Chubby Daddy with another senton. That one looked even more painful than the one before. But Bravo getting that left shoulder up. And you could hear the way Bravo groaned as he was kicking out. Chubby Daddy now all over Bravo, stomping away, now going back to work on the throat. He's been doing an awful lot of that in this matchup. You know, when you see a guy with pants like that, you expect a fun-loving guy. But here he comes and breaking up all the rules here. Series of back elbows and a big vertical suplex. Chubby Daddy on top, looking at far leg. Bravo again kicking out. Really cinching in that rear chin lock right now. And Bravo looking for a way out. He found one. There you go. Jawbreaker. And a headbutt to the chest. He's got his arms trapped. And a series of headbutts to the chest. That was about 10 headbutts to the chest, and Chubby Daddy, he's out of it into the Olympic slam from Bravo. And he's pulling him in. Oh, he's got him up over the shoulder. Could be looking for this slam. He does. Bravo's put a number of men away with that before, and he's going to add another name to the list here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 6 minutes, 55 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Geoff Bravo!
Give it up for stretch mark. Hold your hands up. Come on.
Pure wrestling. There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this following contest, 1 fall, 20-minute time limit, will be contested under catch wrestling rules. Strikes are not allowed in this contest. Introducing first, to my right, fighting out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, with an official weight of 185 pounds, this is Josh Adams. And his opponent, to my left, fighting out of Hillside, New Jersey, with an official weight of 166 pounds, Tahir Jay.
We've been sitting here for months. Gentlemen, I explain rules in the back. No fists, no knees, no forearms, no punches, no headbutts. Understand?
There's a whole lot of interracial wrestling.
All right, everyone respect the bell. Wrestling! All right, let's see how we start the bell. Bring him out!
There's the opening bell. This matchup, a rematch of a rematch of a rematch, it seems. These two have been doing battle over the course of the past few weeks. Hotly contested battles Last week it was Tahir James who got the victory over Josh Adams, but refused to shake his hand. And Josh Adams put the challenge out there. He wanted to wrestle him one more time, but he wanted a pure wrestling contest here. No strikes. He wants to take this man down to the mat. He wants to show him respect, stretch him out a little bit, and we'll see if he's able to do that against the young man from Hillside, New Jersey. Josh Adams, of course, has the upper hand in terms of experience, in terms of number of matches had, by far. But we'll see how he's how Tahir James is able to do against that. Both men tentative in the early goings. Tahir James, though, grabs the left arm. Now he's into a forearm dragon twist. He's got that arm wringer fully applied. Lots of pressure on the wrist. And Josh Adams looking for a way out of here. Typically, in a normal matchup, you would try to shoot a forearm in there, try to an open hand chop, excuse me. And Tahir James pushed him off. The referee, Trooper Audubon, making the distinction that was not a kick, that was a shove with the feet. Saw him make that motion with his hands. Trooper Audubon's going to be right on top of this. It certainly seems like. Wow, what a transformation we've seen in him, huh? Both men still pretty tentative here. Nobody wants to make the first mistake. Josh Adams with a quick turnaround. And Tahir James winds up with the waist lock. And once again, shoves Josh Adams away.
I'll give him that. That was okay. That was all right. More than okay. Hey,
circle up again. Starting to lock up here. Oh, he gave up his back. Tahir gave up his back, rolls over. Nice pin attempt there. But Tahir rolls over into a pin of his own. Remember, pinfall and submissions do apply. Of course, as do countouts and disqualifications. The only thing is, the striking is off the table. And we'll see if one of these two men makes a mistake or if they're able to just keep at it here. Shoots in for the leg, sits out. Tahir, though, winds up with a hammerlock and the dominant position. Transitions into that front face lock. Look at that wide base from Josh Adams trying to get out of this. Turns into it. Winds up with a hammerlock. Now he grabs the free arm of Tahir, pulls that one back, wrenches up on that hammerlock. Side headlock out of Josh Adams now. Cinching in that headlock. Tahir trying to force his way out of it, but Josh is going nowhere. Shoves him off. Shoulder block. Pushed off, okay. The official making the distinction there. Shoves him down. Goes over the top, underneath. Takes him over with the arm drag. Didn't get as much of it as he wanted to, and Josh Adams held on. And if he can maneuver that arm around, he could find his way into an anaconda vice. But not looking for that. He's just looking to maintain his positioning here on Tahir. Tahir going towards the ropes.
One, put him off of me. Two.
Tahir James going all the way out to the apron.
Come on, James. Make it red. Come on, James.
Josh is going to bring him in with a suplex here. Tahir James holding on for dear life. And Trooper Audubon with a judgment call he has to make. He could throw him out for that, but it isn't a strike. Oh, Tahir James, he was going for a stomp. Hard into the buckle.
Come on, Josh.
Clutching his lower back there. Hard into the buckle again. Tahir picks him up for a big body slam. On top. 2 count only. Josh trying to catch his breath there after a hard slam like that. And after all this physical exertion. Oh, Tahir James looking for his double arm suplex. Oh, he got it. He really flung Josh Adams over with that one. Got more of a 2 count that time. He's starting to take it out of Josh Adams here. And Tahir coming in. Rolls him up, 2. Only enough for a 2, and he takes him over with that side headlock. Josh Adams actually went with Tahir that time. He went with the momentum to transition into this hold. We got about a 3/4 of a sharpshooter, and he's got that arm manipulated, a wide base by Josh Adams. And Tahir grabs that bottom rope. Josh Adams going for a backslide, too much momentum. And Tahir James rolls through. Could be looking for a double arm suplex again. Oh, Josh Adams has him in the flat grab. This is exactly what Josh Adams wanted to get on. He would love to make Tahir James tap out right now. Especially after he snubbed him on the handshake last week. What better way to earn some respect than to tap that man out the very next week? That's what he's trying for here. Tahir James somehow holding on, pulling his way to the bottom rope. And he clasps it with that outstretched left arm. Josh trying to get himself revved up here. Picking up Tahir James. Oh, and he just punched him in the face. And that's it. Trooper Audubon calls for the bell.
Here takes true punch, and here takes disqualified.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 9 minutes, 13 seconds, the referee has called for a disqualification. Therefore, your winner, Josh Adams.
Tahir James, after feeling that flat crab.
You knew the rules. I can't let any slide. Give me a warning? No. Hey, Emil! That was suspended. You touched the ref.
That was some bullshit.
Hey, whoa,
Go ahead. I want a rematch. Next week, me and Josh again. No matter the stimulation.
So you want the rematch?
Yes.
Josh?
Yeah. Are we going to do the Punjabi prison match now or what?
Yeah. You can't do that here. What's talking about?
Yes, you can. Come
on, man.
Do we have enough room? If we can fit the Punjabi prison in here, we will have the Punjabi prison. Nothing. Seriously, do you want the rematch next week? Tahir, James, you want the rematch? Okay, we'll make it official next week, Josh Adams, Tahir, James. One more time, maybe we can finally settle this thing.
Still gonna lose. Still case match. Still case matches. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, this tag team contest, one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my left, team number 1, fighting out of Budapest, Hungary, the team of David Terger and Tomas Szabo. They are the Budapest Bastards! And their opponents in the corner to my right, team number 2, the team of Tulpa and Wrencho.
Got some international flavor here at Dojo Wars. The Budapest Bastards returning after making their debut last week. They're here in the States for a couple weeks here, and they were successful last week alongside Laszlo Arpad against Dojo Deej and Youth Gone Wild, but here they are in a traditional tag team competition against the team of Wrencho and Tulpa, a team that we haven't seen all too much that recently. Tulpa receiving a couple injuries here and there, and Wrencho, who knows where he's at sometimes. When he turns up, though, it's nice to see him teaming up with his old friend Tulpa, returning to the ring after a concussion he suffered a few weeks ago. And right now it's Tulpa in there with Tomas Szabo of the Budapest Bastards, and Tulpa grabs that rear waist lock, excuse me. Szabo gets free of that rather quickly. Tulpa diligently reverses the pressure, and Szabo goes towards the ropes. And it's oh, look at this! Took him over with that Rana out of nowhere. Szabo came in looking for a clothesline. Tulpa ducked it and said, "Hey, how about a Rana?" And the big man, David Terger. Here we have a big size differential here. Is Tulpa Tulpa, his back is to the wrong corner. Szabo getting his attention, allowed Terger to grab Tulpa and just ragdoll him into a corner. Hard job. You know, it's interesting to note here that these two are the countrymen of Laszlo Arpad, but it's interesting to note, wow, a big back body drop. There's a bit of a different disposition between the Budapest Bastards and Laszlo Arpad. The Budapest Bastards, from what I've seen between Terger and Szabo, they're a bit more rough and tumble, a bit more liable to break the rules. And Wrencho puts a bad mouth on Terger, but Terger runs right through him. Wrencho dropped down to the mat. Big forearms there. Tulpa trying to break it up, and Tomas Szabo saw that from across the ring. And whoa, do-si-do here. And now Wrencho and Tulpa turn things around. Rammed the bastards into each other. Double back elbows, what they tried for, they didn't get it. And a double team clothesline trip combination. Terger getting out of there. Tulpa ducks underneath. Looks like he's trying to open him up for something, but oh, Tulpa goes into the corner. Wrencho gets tripped up on his cojones, I guess. Is that Spanish? I don't know. Terger now picks up Tulpa. Wrencho has been eliminated for the foreseeable future, it seems like. Been taken out of the action. Oh, raking the eyes, come on now. And that's what I was saying about that rough and tumble disposition that they have in relationship to Laszlo. Laszlo's not much like that in terms of breaking the rules or bending them even. Oh, the rear chin lock, and it looked like he may have had may have wrapped the athletic tape around the throat. I only saw it for a second. I can't verify that wrist tape is dangling off the wrist, so it's not completely implausible that he used it. Shoots him into the corner, and there goes Szabo. Oh, and Terger turns him inside out with that big clothesline. Szabo on top for the cover, but 2.5 is all he was able to get. Tomas Szabo with a shot to Wrencho, luring him in, and the Budapest Bastards gonna come in here and take advantage of the official who's tied up with Wrencho and exchange that time. The referee rightly questioning the tag. And he's trying to force the issue. And he gets Szabo back in there. Persistent officiating there from that young man. There's the exchange here. That time made in front of the official's face. Oh, Tulpa came out of the corner. It looked like he was going to try to absorb that impact and come out with something, but Terger just came through and ran him over. Tomas Szabo climbs up to the second rope on the inside. Drops the leg. Out of the side slam. Tulpa gets the right shoulder up. You can hear the Budapest Bastards speaking Hungarian to each other. That's an advantage that they have over their opposing team. They're able to communicate without them knowing what exactly they're trying to pull off. Oh, wait a second, look at Tulpa, into a wheelbarrow, into a Rana. Nice move from Tulpa, and he went right for the tag. Here comes Wrencho, a clothesline to the big man, doesn't budge him. Oh, a discus clothesline takes the big man from Budapest down. El Wrencho on top. 2, and no sir, not this time. But Tomas Szabo from behind with a well-placed boot right to the face. But Tulpa, he's on top, but he got caught. Tomas Szabo saw him. I don't know if Tulpa was able to see him coming from the opposite direction. The peripheral vision cut off by a lot with that mask. Oh, we saw this last week. Doomsday DDT, El Wrencho fighting his way out of it. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and he sat out with it right on top of his head. And El Wrencho with the leg hook. No, that's not it. El Wrencho distracted by Tomas Szabo coming into the ring. Szabo working on Tulpa, picking Terger up. Looking for a tag here. Calling for it. We saw this Doomsday DDT last week, but Tulpa not the legal man. I don't believe at least. Rolls through. Kicks him right in the head. Szabo got slammed to the mat. And Wrencho making the tag. Tulpa going up top. Szabo's in the center of the ring. And a frog splash, chest on chest contact, and they pick up the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 10 minutes, 7 seconds for the winners by pinfall, the team of El Wrencho and Tulpa.
Okay, pull it off. Dame de juego pequeño, puto! What? ¿Qué pendejo? Nice go, come on. Gracias!
Well, it's another week. Still, nothing for me. Because I'm the guy, that's why. So, I'm gonna admit, shut your mouth. I'm going to issue another open challenge. If it's a guy or if it's a girl, either way. I'm champion. So, whoever wants to take up this challenge, be my guest. Anybody? Anybody? How about you?
I'm home! I missed you. Oh, you can have one too. Come on.
So we just hand them out?
Yeah, do you want one? I got it for everybody.
What are you doing? Are you happy? Are you going over there to like to fill them up?
Frankie is so messy. You're being messy for no reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, the one fall for the Rampage Pro Wrestling Open Challenge Championship. Introducing first in the corner to my right, fighting out of Boner City with an official weight of 173 pounds, this is Jamie Senegal! And his opponent in the corner to my left, fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with an official weight of 215 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Rampage Pro Wrestling Open Challenge Champion, the God of War, Frankie Pickard.
You just don't like me very much.
No, we boo him.
That's gonna look real pretty around my waist.
No.
Relax.
Tell me to relax.
All right, chillax.
You want to check me? Do you want to check me? On your knees.
Woo! That's what
I did not mean that way.
Why are you giving the ref my job? Walk out. Walk out. What?
Here we have the return of Jamie Senegal answering the challenge. Put forward by, oh, look at that. Put forward by Frankie Pickard.
I don't think you're ready for the queen.
And Frankie Pickard, it seems like he's a bit apprehensive to lock up with Jamie Senegal here. And Jamie Senegal early with the mind games, wanting to play.
I like it.
Frankie Pickard rolling back into the ring and.
Okay, I'm ready.
Be serious.
In fact, why so serious?
It's clearly obvious a minute into this matchup, Jamie Senegal's all the way in the head of Frankie Pickard. Frankie Pickard is thrown so far off his game right now, but wait a second. Grabs a handful of hair. Maybe I spoke too soon. Well, perhaps maybe I did. Look at Senegal. Bottom, middle, over the top with a head drag. Jamie Senegal, that's new.
She wasn't ready. Let's restart this.
And Jamie Senegal has had an answer for everything so far. Oh, pass by. Frankie caught him. Oh, and a forearm to the back of the head.
You think this again?
Yes.
Hey guys, Anthony Bennett here, taking over Emil Jay's spot. Here to call this lovely match between Jamie Senegal and Frankie Pickard. Such a vicious. Okay. Frankie Pickard seems to be dominating right now. Oh, Lord, that's just brutal. That's abusive. That's very abusive.
How do you feel about, of course, this is Anthony Bennett alongside Emil Jay right now. How do you feel about the return of Jamie Senegal? What do you think here? Do you think Frankie Pickard was expecting anything quite like this?
He did say man or woman. I don't think he knew he was getting the combination when Jamie Senegal came.
Oh, come on. Heavy insinuations there by Anthony Bennett, but you know, I've heard through the grapevine here at the CZW Wrestling Academy that you and Frankie are kind of developing a bit of a rivalry behind the scenes. It seems like. Care to speak on that a little bit?
It was minor issues, but I don't know if Jamie liked that position. He kind of.
Jamie almost getting the pinfall here, but yeah, I mean, I've been hearing rumblings that you and Frankie Pickard have had a couple issues here and there, and I'm looking to see if I can finalize a match between you two, potentially for that championship belt, should he hold it after September 16th as Jamie Senegal, or maybe if he holds it after tonight, Jamie Senegal with that bulldog.
That bulldog looked better than mine, actually. It was pretty sexy, so to speak.
Well, I mean, Jamie Senegal, I mean, he's come a long way at professional wrestling. He nails him with that drop kick.
But, yeah, if Frankie does have that open challenge belt after September 16th, or even if he doesn't have it, you know, if you do decide to book the match, I'm all for it.
All right, that's something I'm going to be looking forward to do here in Senegal.
Look at that, wow.
Nice head scissors.
Oh!
And a short Rana.
Oh.
We almost had a brand new champion here in Jamie Senegal.
Closer and closer. Woo.
Senegal now picking up Pickard. Oh, man. Huge forearm.
And a nice European uppercut in the corner.
Have you ever wrestled Jamie Senegal, Anthony?
No, I have not wrestled Jamie Senegal.
That would be another good matchup to see here at Dojo Wars. I'm gonna, you know, there's a as Senegal leaps into the arms of Pickard. Oh no, hard into the buckle. There's a lot of people on that Anthony Bennett match list that I got here. Both of these men are on that list. Awfully long list, if I may include that.
Well, you know, once I actually do heal up and become 100% Emil, I'll definitely pick you up on that list.
Oh, man, what a powerbomb.
One.
And Senegal kicking out here.
Oh, come on, Frankie. You know you can't touch the ref.
Well, that referee,
the ref is standing up for herself. Oh!
Looked like the referee.
Just got a face full of Jamie Senegal.
Yeah, face full of stuff, and both men are out.
I don't know if Jamie likes faces down there.
You sure?
I think it's I think, you know.
It's the other way?
I don't know if we should have this conversation. Can we have this conversation?
They got Discovery Channel, don't they?
Yeah. Well, Frankie seems to have liked it. Yeah, if you were balls deep, Frankie, you were definitely balls deep.
Senegal ducks under the clothesline. Ripcord kick, doesn't find it. Oh, and a sick kick. He nailed it. And Frankie Pickard, 2, 3, that's it.
Get off it! I just had a mouthful of balls.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 7 minutes, 7 seconds for the winner by pinfall, and still Rampage Pro Wrestling Open Challenge Champion, Frankie Pickard.
Oh God! Oh God! I got brush my teeth. Oh my God! Balls is deep in my mouth. Oh my God! Oh, slowly snap up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my left, fighting out of Glasgow, Scotland, this is Isla Dawn. And her opponent in the corner to my right, fighting out of Charlotte, North Carolina, this is Savannah Evans.
I'm ready.
Bring him out!
We have a pair of debuts here this evening at Dojo Wars 143. 2 aspiring female wrestlers here making their way to the Dojo Wars program shortly before the Queen and King of the Ring tournament this Saturday at Flyer Skate Zone in Voorhees, New Jersey. And at this time, I'd like to welcome somebody who's been helping out here at Dojo Wars, my friend Khalif on commentary. I understand that you've done a little bit of research with these two.
Yeah, Isla Dawn comes to us out of Scotland. She's literally been worldwide. She's been all over Europe, all over Japan. She's a trained kickboxer. She's 3 years deeper into this industry. 8 years of kickboxing experience that she's got going on here.
Oh, wow. Interesting to see if she's going to bring any of that kickboxing background into this contest. And how about Savannah Evans here out of Charlotte, North Carolina?
Savannah Evans is 5'9". She towers over most of her competition. She is also 3 years deep into the industry. Coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina, she just likes to get the job done. I asked her, what's your style? She said, I just get it done. That's just what I do. She's also known as the sexy young cannibal.
Yeah, that is true. And she came in here full of energy, and perhaps that's what she needs to get the job done here tonight. Bring that energetic style against Isla Dawn. And right now we're at a bit of a stalemate here. Of course, experience-wise, you'd have to give the edge to Isla Dawn, but in terms of size and potentially strength, it could be Savannah Evans.
Absolutely, I think she heard you talking about it. Isla, with 8 years of kickboxing experience, this slower pace might actually benefit Savannah over Isla right now until she breaks into that kickboxing experience. You see, she's just going to lay it out.
Yeah, and she's targeting both legs here.
Massive kicks to the thighs of Savannah.
But that one got caught, and Savannah Evans just blasted her with a forearm.
So much power behind the hits of Savannah. Ila's going to have to keep her distance.
Oh, a neck breaker. The near leg was hooked, but Isla Dawn was able to get out of there at 2. Not any more, not any less.
You got to think that Isla will want to speed up the pace of this match a little bit. If Savannah controls the pace with that power, she'll dominate.
And that's exactly what she's looking to do now. She's got Isla Dawn trapped in the corner, and she's using that size and strength to her advantage.
If Ila's going to get back into this, that kickboxing is going to have to make its way into this competition.
Gotta like the way Savannah Evans did a forward roll to pick up some momentum and just use that momentum to slam into Isla Dawn with those 2 forearms.
She's going to swing her into the... You know, in talking to her, she's very confident in her abilities. And you can see that just in the way she performs in the ring.
Big splash in the corner. I mean, you know what? I mean, she's backing it up, too. I mean, it's not that she's just making these like empty claims or anything like that. She is absolutely backing up every claim that she's made.
As I said, she's been up and down the East Coast, all around the Midwest. She's faced some very stiff competition, and she has reason to be confident the way that she is. Isla now massive kicks across the chest.
And Isla Dawn, with a... I'm not sure if that was a boot or that was a knee. Whatever it was certainly effective.
Yeah, whatever it was, Savannah knows what it was.
She might not, to be quite honest with you. She knew to get that shoulder up, though. And Isla Dawn locking in this arm bar here. Not for long, though. Savannah Evans able to turn the tide, but just that quickly, Isla Dawn starts unloading on her.
You know, I was talking to Isla. Her main dominant style is that she's a striker. So you got to think that if these two are going in, if it comes down to a blow-by-blow match, it's definitely favored as Isla.
And that's exactly why. That kick right to the top of the chest, my God. Oh, but the third one got caught.
You see the strength and power behind those kicks of Isla.
I think she caught the third one. Isla snuck in a couple short knees, and that allowed her to get that kick to the back of the head just slightly, just enough.
If Savannah's going to get back into this, she's got to get vertical. She's got to use that size and strength to her advantage.
Look, bridge out of the suplex. That's smart professional wrestling right there. A lot of times you'll see somebody break free of the suplex hold or maybe float over. That time, bridging straight up like that, it might not give you the best amount of pressure and leverage, but it's immediate.
Absolutely. You see those striking kicks to the chest of Savannah.
Rams her head right into that top turnbuckle. And again, continuing to utilize that kickboxing.
Well, 8 years, that's got to be just her instinct as a kickboxer is to really fail to there.
Oh. Over the top into a schoolgirl, 2 count only.
So I was saying, you got to think that instinct as a kickboxer is going to kick in a match like this where you're outsized, outpowered. That's really her advantage, is that kickboxing background.
Well, she's got to stay on it and try to eliminate that vertical base of Savannah Evans. Or maybe just knock her out with a kick right to the face.
That also gets the job
Either way. Pulls her towards the center of the ring, just enough to eliminate the possibility of her reaching out and grabbing that bottom rope. But
you saw the look on Savannah's face, dude. She is out of it. That kick, she's still reeling from that strong kick to the face. Very unique submission hold here.
Yeah, very, very similar to the hold that Emily would utilize here at Dojo Wars. Emily, of course, nursing a pretty bad neck injury right now. Our thoughts go out to her right now. And wasn't able to do the job for Isla Dawn like it was able to do the job for Emily in weeks past. Oh, a stunner!
Right across the neck, the throat of Isla. This is good. Savannah chest to wrist.
Oh, what a boot!
Or not.
Big clothesline.
Strong clothesline.
Out of Samantha.
Another clothesline.
Or Savannah, excuse me.
And this is really her get it done style. She's going to employ that ring the way that she needs to. Use those ropes to her advantage. You saw that big splash to the corner.
Yeah, you know, we're really seeing it. She's really trying to do anything she can to get this match in her favor. Right now, it's working for her, but she's got to put together a combination. Oh! Another kick to the shoulder, and Isla Dawn able to kick out one more time.
Not enough behind that kick to get the job done. You see Isla checking to see if she still has feeling in her hand.
Pushes her back to the ropes. Misses the high kick, but she does not miss that second one.
Chin of Savannah. She's got to be seeing stars now.
Oh, absolutely.
She's got to be seeing stars.
Can't believe she's even trying to get up. And Isla Dawn had her up on the shoulders just for a fleeting second. Side Russian leg sweep. Breaks free of the grip, does Isla Dawn.
Strong strike.
Oh, man.
Powerful kick to the back of Savannah Evans.
She got all of that axe kick, and now she's going for form of the air raid crash, and Isla Dawn with the back press. I can't believe Savannah Evans kicked out of that.
Savannah Evans, power over power. Isla had this match won.
No, she certainly did. She dropped her with that air raid crash style move. She had the back press, near leg hooked. It was a great combination of moves, the pinning combination you wanted. But Evans too strong at this juncture, somehow, some way.
Still strikes the combat zone, can hear her just caving in her back with those strong strikes to the back. Isla as a striker is unmatched. Oh,
Northern Lights over the top, 2, 3, no, not 3. Getting a little ahead of myself, Khalif, excuse me.
There's a lot of excitement.
Oh, sure is.
You see her back still showing the effects of that Northern Lights suplex.
So here's a forearms there.
You see the length of this match really taking its toll on both of these competitors.
Yeah, they're very fatigued right now. They've been going at it hard for about 8 or 9 minutes. Oh, a head kick. Good night. Oh, a half Nelson suplex. Isla Dawn picking up the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 10 minutes, 18 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Isla Dawn.
Well, I'll tell you something, that was an impressive match from both ladies, but at the end, it was that half Nelson suplex. She had that cinched in, brought her over the top, and
it was that strong technical and kickboxing background that really put Isla over the edge.
Sure.
Savannah shouldn't be discouraged. This is an excellent debut outing, but Isla was the better woman tonight.
I'll tell you what, I'd like to see both of them back whenever they're available.
Absolutely.
It's been a long, long time since I paid a visit at your house. I bet she still remembers it, though. She'll never forget the scary hero. Safe for hospital. Who moves this? You did? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall 20-minute time limit. Introducing first to my left with an official weight of 195 pounds, this is Mike Dell. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of Budapest, Hungary with an official weight of 110 kilos. He is the only man to wield the sword of Attila and the Hungarian hero. This is Laszlo Arpad.
And of course, Laszlo Arpad making a reference to Mike Dell's sister. Throwback, Dojo Wars of old, but here we are, semi-main event. It's Mike Dell one-on-one with the Hungarian hero Laszlo Arpad, and Mike Dell not too quick to lock horns with the big man from Budapest.
We can talk, but I don't think he would like to come. We should wrestle. All right, I'm ready. All right. Good. He's a CC.
Mike Dell not going for the collar and elbow, instead taking a cheap shot a bit, going to the outside. Arpad going around the other side. Mike Dell sees him.
Come on, guys, back in the ring. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Laszlo going around the other way. Mike Dell running away from Laszlo Arpad right now.
6. Come on. 7. 8.
Getting in the head of Laszlo Arpad right now is Mike Dell, and again going to the outside. What's his deal here? Doing everything he can to avoid the physicality here from Laszlo Arpad, but not for long. Laszlo caught him and hurled him into the ring over the bottom rope. And Laszlo all over him in the corner. Oh no. Big chop to the chest, and Mike Dell felt that one. Got brought down to his knees. And another chop, that time up against the ropes. Went for the big boot, back elbow. Oh, the high knee got him. Laszlo with the pickup. Body slam position here. And a hard body slam from the 6'4" Hungarian out of Budapest. He was about 6'3", 6'4", 110 kilos, which is roughly about 245 pounds after the conversion. And Laszlo continuing to do this work on Mike Dell. Oh, but Dell caught him coming in with that foot. Sunset flip, going for it. Laszlo holds on. Oh, he punched the mat. Oh, shoulder into the post. Dell, very wise, realizing exactly where he was. Oh, look at how much extra pressure he's getting there by putting his feet on the apron, really pulling on that arm. And a well-placed kick to the arm of Arpad. And these two going back and forth in the corner, but it was Dell who wound up with the advantage. Hard shot. But Dell turns it right back around. And a hard shot from Mike Dell. And of course, especially after last week, you know, I'm still dying to hear an explanation out of Mike Dell for why he turned on Kid Osbourne at Super Show 3. He was going to explain himself, I feel like, last week, but the crowd booed him so much. They didn't want to hear it, and that was a couple weeks ago. Last week, Mike Dell wasn't here. He still hasn't really explained himself at all. And I'm sure Kid wants to know just about as much. He wants to know why, just like we all do, but Mike Dell almost picking up the victory after that DDT. Of course, Kid Osbourne right now getting ready for the next matchup, the main event. 2 out of 3 falls with Ace Austin. A series of left hands. Oh, he got him with the right backhand. He shook out that right arm, going for a choke slam, but he can't do it. And Mike Dell is all over the arm of Laszlo Arpad. And Dell keeping his eyes focused on Laszlo Arpad. Hard into the buckle. Oh, shoulder first. Dell with the pickup. Rams Arpad's head into the buckle. The straps are coming down. Laszlo trying to get some feeling back in that right arm. Oh, man, he walked right into that boot. Up and over. Oh, Dell just smacked him in the back of the head. That's not wise. Nice suplex. Thought he was going to go brainbuster style, but he flipped him over at the last second. And Dell gets out of there. Long 2 count there out of the official. Looking for a crossface, but Dell finds the bottom rope way too quick for Laszlo to do any substantive damage. And now it's Laszlo with the upper hand, how that pendulum swings to and fro in professional wrestling. Laszlo now waiting on Mike Dell. Oh, it looks like he's going to try to go for the Saito, part of his finishing combination, but Dell. Looked like he punched him right in this, right between the eyes. Dell with a bulldog, he got caught. Saito, form of a Saito suplex. I think that's what he wanted. And now Laszlo, looking at his arm. Oh, he's going for the sort of Attila. But at what cost? You can see he can barely hold that arm up there. And Dell, he's very slow to get up. Laszlo comes charging into a foot from Dell. Oh, he countered it. countered the series finale into a backbreaker, and Dell, once again in this crossface. The arm is not trapped, however. Now it is Laszlo hooking the arm. But Dell on top, 2. Oh, it almost was a 3, I feel like. So close. Dell picked his spot. He went all around the ring just to find that sweet spot to kick the arm. Series finale. He got it, and Laszlo is not going down, but Dell hits him with a second one. Laszlo gets propelled back, and Mike Dell gets the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 9 minutes, 57 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Mike Dell.
Not a very popular decision here at the dojo. It took 2 series finales for Mike Dell to put Laszlo Arpad away. And Mike Dell almost didn't come out of here as the winner. Laszlo Arpad dumped him with the suplex and almost got him with the Sword of Attila. It was not in the cards for him tonight. 2 series finales from Mike Dell. Put Laszlo away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this following contest is your main event of the evening. It is set for the best 2 out of 3 falls, 16-minute time limit, and it is for the Medal of Valor. Introducing first in the corner to my right, he is the challenger. Fighting out of Atlantic City, New Jersey with an official weight of 175 pounds, this is Ace Austin! And his opponent, to my left, fighting out of Center City, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with an official weight of 157 pounds, making his second defense of the Medal of Valor. This is Kid Osbourne!
All right, gentlemen, 2 out of 3 falls. Ball number 1. Ready? Yep. Ready? Ready to go!
Main event time here this evening. Ace Austin challenging for the Medal of Valor against the champion, Kit Osbourne. Kit Osbourne making his second defense of this medal last week, defeating Bryce Donovan. It was scheduled to be a non-medal matchup, I guess is the term. Non-medal, non-title, whatever you want to call it. Just scheduled to be a one-fall match. Kid Osbourne came out here and he said, you know what, he won this medal to defend it, and he wanted to defend it last week, and it was very successful. And Kid Osbourne making his way to the ropes here. And this contest between these two had a bit of a rivalry at the early part of the year. Whoa, man, rolled through, rolled back, and Kid Osbourne up to his feet and caught him with that enziguri. Oh, slammed him down right on his face. Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, fall number 1 goes to Ace Austin. It only took about 1 minute and 16 seconds for Ace Austin to get that first fall in. And Ace Austin, he's got that look of determination on his face. A very unconventional move is what got him that first victory. I'm not so sure if there's any way you can prepare for a move like that. He just dropped Kid Osbourne right down on his face from a very bizarre position. And fall number 2 getting underway. And you notice that Ace Austin did not take his eyes off of Kid Osbourne at all whatsoever. And now we found ourselves in a predicament where the champion is he's at the disadvantage right now. You always hear, whoa, stacked up. You always hear the champion's advantage. But when you're down 1-0 in a 2 out of 3 falls contest, yikes, what a kick to the face. That advantage goes out the window. Oh, he got caught. Osbourne was going for his neck breaker. Austin caught him. And a double stomp. Ooh, Ace Austin was getting ready to strike. Talk about a strike. He just kicked him right in the face. Ace Austin trying for that kick. Oh, he got him with a con hero through the ropes. Ace Austin is coming out here determined to walk away the champion of Valor. But here comes Kid Osbourne. Ace Austin has had an answer for everything so far. Short splash on the way in. Kid Osbourne kicks out. Tell you what, Ace Austin has been pressing this advantage as much as he can, full throttle. And he is all over the champion right now. And you know, I spoke earlier about how these two had a bit of an issue, some animosity earlier in the year. This could potentially be Ace Austin letting out all those months of pent-up aggression. You know, it was an issue that I don't think got finalized. They've come to respect each other, but still, Ace Austin is coming out here going crazy on Kid Osbourne. Left knee strike to the head, followed up by a right. But to his credit, Kid Osbourne continues to kick out, and now he's trying to fight back here. A left jab, but that right one got blocked. Ace Austin just knocked his block off with that right hand. Kid Osbourne went down like a ton of bricks. Ace was waiting for him. Oh, and he's got him in a submission. This is how he won the medal. Ace Austin has the tap.
Fall 2, Osbourne.
Ladies and gentlemen, fall number 2 by submission goes to Kid Osbourne. We are tied 1 fall apiece. And it's almost as if Kid Osbourne, he saw the way that Ace Austin was set
waiting for him to come off those ropes. He saw the position that Ace Austin's arms were in, and he thought if I could only take him down to the mat, lock on my submission hold, I might be able to even things up, and that's exactly what he did against a young man from Atlantic City. And here we are, third and final fall, rolling soul butt out of Ace Austin. Over the back. Oh. Ripcord. Tornado kick. Tornado enziguri, actually. Oh my God! He kicked his head off. How was Osbourne able to fight back out of that? Neck breaker. And Kit Osbourne, he's got to have some serious cobwebs in his noggin after that spinning back kick. Holy hell. But, you know, Ace Austin, he's out of it as well. I mean, these two, this is what it's all about. Big forearm, back elbow. Kit Osbourne starting to cook here. Big drop kick. Ducks out of the way. Going for a backslide, too much momentum. Oh, man. Reversal, over the top. Oh, and he slammed him down, unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of Dojo Wars this evening. Tornado enziguri in the corner. And Kit Osbourne, oh, his face planted into the mat. We have a new champion right here. No, we don't. Unbelievable. On top again. And Ace Austin now has Osbourne up on his shoulders. What could be looking for here? Oh no, off the, no way, no way. Osbourne, these two are fighting tooth and nail up here. Very perilous position here. Not off the top. Oh, off the top. Kit Osbourne right in the center of the ring. The cover, the count, and no, still not a new champion. Kit Osbourne rolling that right shoulder off the canvas.
Okay. All right.
Ace Austin muscling him up from the waist lock. Followed him in, back trip. Going for the fold. He ducked it, sunset flip. Kit Osbourne, he got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 8 minutes, 32 seconds. For the winner, 2 falls to 1, and still champion of Valor, Kit Osbourne.
I'll tell you what, that was one hell of a match between these two. Ace Austin almost coming out of this thing as the new champion of Valor a couple of times. And but at the end, Kit Osbourne was able to wrap him up in that pinning predicament. Keep them shoulders to the mat for the 3 count. Great main event, great title defense by Kit Osbourne.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I say goodbye to everybody, I just want to let everybody know that tonight was the last time that we're going to be seeing Ace Austin here in regular competition, week in and week out. As you may have seen on social media, he is moving out to Ohio to do better in his career, basically, get some more training in with the Chris brothers and everybody else out there. So I'd just like to thank Ace Austin for everything he's done here. And anytime he's back in the area, even though he's not out here right now, I really mean this, anytime he's back in the area, he's always got a home to come to right here at Dojo Wars. But with that being said, that place may not be here. You might have seen on Facebook or Twitter that CZW is moving to Rastelli's complex in Williamstown, New Jersey. And it's not just CZW that's moving, it's Dojo Wars. All of us, we're all moving to that same complex. And the first show that Dojo Wars will have there is that first Wednesday in October. With that being said, we will continue to run here every Wednesday through September. And the next Super Show will be September 29th on Friday. It will be the last ever event here at this dojo. We've had so many different events here, and I'd love to send us off on a high note with Super Show 4. So please send word, share it with everybody, let everybody know Super Show 4, the last time that wrestling, professional wrestling, will be in this building. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for coming out and supporting us here at Dojo Wars. That's our agenda for the next few weeks. So until next time, oh wait a second, we have a show. We have 2 shows on Saturday. Hold on. Flyer Skate Zone, Voorhees, New Jersey. The last time professional wrestling will ever be in that building. 2 shows, WSU and CZW. So come out and join us for the deadly doubleheader. We will see you on Saturday and right back here next Wednesday for another edition of Dojo Wars.